think 1 hour I am speaking. Even if you missed the whole 1 hour, don't worry. I'm going to be elaborately repeating in various words. Because it's an initiation. The words I am uttering are like a mantra. Initiation. It is not discourse or a teaching. It's a mantra. So it will just go inside you and it will start working inside you and manifesting the conscious sovereignty. It's like a conscious seed, powerful seed going into your system. So listen. You take responsibility for all the good things in your life. That's great. Nothing wrong with it. Understand, even the bad things you think, you only called for it. And if you don't want to take the responsibility for the bad things, that irresponsibility is also okay. Because that irresponsibility is delusion. Irresponsibility, not wanting to take responsibility for the bad things you invited in your life is delusion. That delusion is also going to wake you up and lead you to liberation. So it is not that delusion is something bad. Be very clear. You be the good guy in your life, bad guy in your life, right guy in your life, wrong guy in your life, neutral guy in your life. You be your deluder, you be your liberator. You are that. It is not that you have to be or become. You are that. That is a truth. Get comfortable with this. And if you don't want to get comfortable, also is okay. Because you are that. See, even if you don't get comfortable with the truth, you invited your headache by having a head. You deciding to have a head itself. You accept the process of possible headache, the possibility of headache. The moment you decide to drive in the road, you accept the possibility of the accident or a sweet surprise of meeting your friend whom you did not meet for a long time. So the surprise, sweet surprises, shocking accidents, both are possibilities, probabilities of your decision to drive in the road. So ultimately, you are the source is not teaching, it's a reality. And the great news is, when you start getting comfortable with this truth, you manifest powers. You manifest powers. You manifest powers of conscious sovereignty. That is what is powers of Paramashiva. Every time when you manifest powers of Paramashiva, I give you one powerful cognition to manifest that power. That powerful cognition is one of this liberating principle. So now, I am giving you multiple liberating principles. So you start manifesting multiple powers. Do not let others play bad guy role in your life. And even if you let them play the bad guy role, it's okay. This paradox, the other you choose, you want as a bad guy, is also part of your conscious sovereign decision. Paramashiva, creation of sustenance, creation of destruction, creation of delusion, creation of liberation, dimension getting created, maintenance of maintenance, maintenance of destruction dimension, maintenance of delusion dimension, maintenance of liberation dimension, then destructive dimension getting created, the destructive dimension getting maintained, the destructive dimension getting destroyed, the destructive dimension getting liberated, then the delusion dimension getting created, the delusion dimension getting maintained, the delusion dimension getting destroyed, the delusion dimension getting deluded, and the delusion dimension getting liberated, and liberation dimension getting created, the liberation dimension getting maintained, the liberation dimension getting destroyed, the liberation dimension getting deluded, the liberation dimension getting liberated. These 25 heads of Paramashiva contemplate how in each of these dimensions you are manifesting your life. How you yourself enjoy many times your own delusions knowing it is delusion. Multiple times you enjoy your delusion knowing it is delusion. I am not saying don't enjoy your delusion. I am not saying enjoy your delusion. I am only saying know it that it is you, so that your conscious sovereignty is not damaged by your actions. Your existence should not be damaged by your actions. You may be eating, does not mean you are an eater. You may not be eating, does not mean you are a nirahari. You may be having sex, maybe sometimes even with, that does not mean you are a womanizer or a nymphomaniac. I am not saying go and be a womanizer. I am not saying do this or don't do this. All I am trying to tell you is the act actions does not damage your existence. Your conscious sovereignty is independent of all your delusions put together. Because your 99.9999% of you is unmanifest. Only the 0.0000001% is the manifest. In that manifest is a 5 manifestation. Like if in your cell, even if your cell, if you thoroughly analyze, 99.99999% is vacuum, unmanifest. Only the 0.0000001% is the manifest. In that manifest, 1/5 is creation, 1/5 is sustenance, 1/5 is destruction, 1/5 is delusion, 1/5 is liberation. So, drop from quantity, quality based, irritative, stressful, kind of a drugged thought flow, life current. That's the right word, I'll call it. Drugged life current. Drop from that. Come to this conscious sovereignty. And you don't need to expect you should experience conscious sovereignty within this 1 hour of satsang. I will make that happen. You don't get stressed. You listen to every word I am uttering and try to cognize. That's enough. Mind is a drug. It's not chain. The word chain gives kind of a solid experience perception. It is not worthy to be called as chain. It's only alcohol. Tomorrow morning, its effect will not be there on you. That kind of a moodiness of your mood is a drug. Drug's impact on you is moodiness of your mood. So the moodiness of your mood is mind, which is like a drug. See, the fear. Fear is the substance out of which your mind is formed. That substance, fear itself, is moodiness of your mood. It is not even the permanent mood. When the lust comes, the fear just disappears because it is only moodiness of your moods. As I said, delusion is only one dimension of the 5 dimensions. So the fear is just a moodiness of your mood. The Chidananda Swabhava, which is like an ecstasy of knowing your conscious sovereignty, even if a drop of that ecstasy, knowing your conscious sovereignty starts seeping into your mind, the drug called mind loses power over your brain. See, your brain as on now is drugged with a drug called mind. Even one drop of nectar dose of Chidananda Swabhava Amrita. If you know your conscious sovereignty even in one dimension, hey, yes. What Swamiji is saying is clicking, yes. Other words I don't understand, but this one word I understand what he is telling. Even if one click starts happening and clicking, that nectar starts getting you out of the drug called mind. So listen. Now I am giving you multiple nectar drops. Anyone works on you is enough. You will start cherishing the conscious sovereignty, which I sincerely want all of you to manifest by Guru Purnima. By Guru Purnima, I want all of you to have the conscious sovereignty, because by this whole Chaturmasya, I want all of you to enjoy this conscious sovereignty and manifest powers. Powers of the unmanifest, Paramashiva, the source of you. Listen. Many of the truths now I am revealing, I uttered in last 27 years of my public life, documented multiple times in multiple places, in multiple words. I am just now putting all of it together with this focus and presenting it to you. See, whatever I am sharing is basically from the revelations Paramashiva revealed in Vedas and Agamas. Last 27 years of my public life, whatever I was sharing, from what I inherited from my gurus, now I am compiling with the focus of you experiencing conscious sovereignty. I want you to catch the glimpse of conscious sovereignty. Vishoka, tell your mom to attend the session. Vishoka, get your mom to attend the session. So listen. First, stop hating. Stop getting powerless about anything in your life. Do not get powerless. Do not hate. There were so many assassination attempts on me. Even those things, I neither care nor hate nor enjoy. I don't enjoy the assassination attempts on me, and I don't hate the assassination attempts on me. I don't care about it. So first thing, stop forming rigid attitudes. Stop appreciating rigid attitudes as your wisdom. That is not wisdom. Rigid attitudes are informations frozen in your brain, not wisdom radiating in your brain. Informations frozen in your brain can only be the brain blockage. You call that blood clot, like that brain clot. It's only the brain clot Go for conscious sovereignty centric existence. Even if you miss in your stressful life to be conscious sovereign being, when you come back home, when you drop your coat and shoes, drop your mind and stress and decide, inside my home, I will be conscious sovereign being. Sit and remind yourself, cognize conscious sovereignty of you. In few days, this will become your existence. Because anything you enjoy, anything you entertain, you become that becomes you. See, throughout your life, if you enjoy being a clerk, you will retire as a clerk. If you enjoy being a manager, you will retire as a manager. If you enjoy being a king, you will retire as a king. What you enjoy, you will manifest. Do not tell me, oh, I enjoy being a king, but I am not getting opportunity. No, life is too big. And even if you are struggling, no, I really want to be a king, but I am not getting opportunity, then okay, entertain with that. You are engaging with that. Engage with that delusion. It's okay. But know it, you are engaging with that delusion. Listen. When you want to brand life as unfair, you decide you want this, but you are not given that. That is why life is unfair. The conclusions you want to come due to your non-involvement with the life is the real delusions. But as I said, it's not that delusions are wrong, because when the delusion becomes thick, it becomes nightmare and you wake up. You are pushed to the next level of enlightenment automatically. Engaging with the quality, quantity centric thinking always leads to destruction and delusion. Decide truth about the life is the goal of your life. I tell you, first be genius. What is the meaning of genius? Search for the truth is the center of life. From that, make a six-pack body. From that, make billions of dollars. From that, make all the relationships you want. From that, manifest all the powers you want. Create what you want. Enjoy what you want. Celebrate what you want. Destroy what you don't want. Be deluded when you want. Be liberated when you want. But centered on your conscious sovereignty. Listen. People who search for the truth in the field they have chosen in their life, they become genius. In my life, I have met many genius people. In Tiruvannamalai alone, I have met at least 50 genius people. Genius means extraordinary genius, because their whole focus is about the truth of life. From the truth, whatever they want to manifest, they can manifest, and they manifested that what they need and lived it. I tell you, Annamalai Swamigal had only 2 loincloth and 2 towel his whole life. But I have not seen a more richer person than him. In my life, I have not seen anybody else richer than Annamalai Swamigal, because he manifested the 2 kaupin and 2 towel from his conscious sovereignty. His decision to exist on the truth of life is a genius, I tell you. I have met many Nobel laureate scientists, but the geniusness, nobody can be compared to Annamalai Swamigal or Ram Surat Kumar. A geniusness is not related to what others feel about you. It is related to your strength of cognizing the truth of life. Your brain's capacity to cognize the truths of life and manifest them in your life in a very cohesive, coherent way. That is geniusness. That's what I call geniusness. Neither Annamalai Swami will want 3rd kaupin, nor he would have accepted even if people forced it on him. Listen, I am not saying you also live with just 2 kaupin and 2 clothes. No. All I am saying is manifest billions and trillions without losing your geniusness. Genius means your capacity to cognize the truth. You have 25 heads, as I explained now. You have 25 heads. If you want, I'll repeat. I'll repeat for the sake of people who joined now. Creating creation. Maintaining creation. Destroying creation. Deluding creation, liberating creation, maintenance being created, maintenance being maintained, maintenance getting destroyed, maintenance being deluded, maintenance getting liberated, destruction getting created, destruction getting maintained, destruction getting destroyed, destruction getting deluded, destruction getting liberated. Delusion getting created, delusion getting maintained, delusion getting destroyed, delusion getting deluded, delusion getting liberated. Liberation getting created, liberation getting maintained, liberation getting destroyed, liberation getting deluded, liberation getting liberated. This 25 phase, FACE and PHASE, pace of Paramashiva, you have it. Recognizing this gives you conscious sovereignty. In your life, you are doing all these 25. When you understand this, you become Ishvara of your life. You become Paramashiva of your life. Then naturally you become Paramashiva of existence, cosmos. If you become Paramashiva of your macrocosm, you become Paramashiva of the microcosm. Because both are one and the same. Ability to cognize this is geniusness. Geniusness is not just stealing some theories here and there. Listen, the so-called modern civilization mostly built on stolen money and stolen theories from Hindus of India. Instead of India, I'll use the word Bharat, because the Bharat is from Himalayas to Malaysia, from Gandhar to Gadaram. The whole thing is Bharat. India means you will feel only that small area, but Bharat. The modern day civilization mostly built on stolen wealth and stolen ideas of Himalayas, from Himalayas to Setu and Gandhar to Gadaram, Bharat. From Bharat, the knowledge, ideas, principles and wealth stolen. Out of this only, the modern day civilization is built. Only thing is, they stole parts of it. They did not fully steal. That is why the whole mess. Geniusness is not about stealing some concept, principles and rebranding, rewording in your name and getting Nobel Prize or this prize, that award, this award, that recognition, this recognition. Geniusness is ability to cognize you are doing this 25 in your life. And reclaiming your conscious sovereignty. That is geniusness. This is what I call sarvanyatva. So many universities have so many departments. Some of the universities have 200 departments. They are all able to produce only genius of that field in that chair. But now what I am saying, if you cognize, you will become sarvanya. You will be the genius of conscious sovereignty. Spend little time on cognizing this. Nothing wrong. That will be the best worthy time in your life. See how you are creating creation in your life, how you are maintaining creation in your life, how you manifest a cell, and how you sustain that cell, how you destroy that cell, how you put that cell into delusion, means different usage, and how you liberate that cell. Once for all, you free it, and that becomes part of your larger existence, unmanifest form. How you are playing all these 25 dimensions of you, cognize these 25 phases and paces. You will simply taste the nectar of conscious sovereignty. Understand? This quantum initiation to happen between Paramashiva, me, you, all three of us. You don't need to do anything. You just need to connect with me as I introduce me to you. I introduce me to you. I am Paramashiva, fully manifesting conscious sovereignty of Paramashiva with all its dimensions. Unmanifest and manifest and more. When you choose to connect with this introduction, Pada and Shakti Nipada between Paramashiva, me and you starts happening. And with this mood, relaxed, sit with a cup of coffee, hot chocolate or tea, listen to these revelations. At least till few things click in you. Ma Maheshwara, Bhagavan Reddy is sleeping. Wake him up. His head is already hung. Listen, listen. I am giving you the essence of everything Paramashiva revealed, the best of everything Paramashiva revealed to all the rishis and to Devi Parashakti, and from her to Vishnu, to all the rishis, that Guru Parampara, the whole thing we inherited from whatever was grown from Himalayas to Setu, and Gandhar to Gadaram. Gandhar is Afghanistan, present day Afghanistan. Gadaram is the present day Malaysia. Afghanistan to Malaysia. Himalayas to Sri Lanka, that's Setu. Whatever was grown there, that geniusness essence, whatever Paramashiva gave to Paramashakti, from Paramashakti to Vishnu, Parandama, from Parandama to the whole Guru Parampara. Best of the whole thing I am sharing with you all. Listen to this. Ultimately, the essence of what I am trying to convey is you are Paramashiva. The conscious sovereignty of you is unstealable. Can't be taken away from you, even when you are in delusion. Sit and start cognizing, recognizing, recognizing this Shaktipada and Shaktinipada I am giving you now will sink into your being and sink both of us with Paramashiva. Paramashiva, me, you, all three of us will be in sync. When these truths sink inside you, do it like a homework till you understand each dimension of this 25 dimension. Sit and start penning down how your conscious sovereignty is working in that dimension, how you delude your own delusion. Only when you delude your delusion, you can get out of delusion. Only when you terrorize your nightmare, you will wake up from the nightmare. See, the nightmare happens in a ground. For example, you are having a nightmare, you are running to escape from tiger and snake, and you are running in the wild forest. This is the nightmare. But you send a earthquake to your nightmare and shake your very nightmare itself. Then you realize, oh God, you never went to that forest and the whole thing is a delusion. You wake up. So you delude even your delusion. It means you have a capacity to delude your delusion. You can give an earthquake to the forest in which you are running to save your life. You are running in a forest to escape from tiger and elephant and lion or snakes, but you have a capacity to give earthquake to the whole forest and shake the forest and wake up from that. I am giving you one example. But you can see in multiple levels how you are capable of deluding your delusion itself and liberating yourself from your delusions. Look into small examples of your life and start working on it. Listen, when Arjuna decided to connect with Krishna, as Krishna introduces himself, Krishna says, I am everything. Krishna says, I taught the science to Ikshvaku, Surya. Arjuna was shocked. This is too blatant. Hey, you are my classmate. We both grew up together. You are just few days elder to me. What do you mean by saying you taught this knowledge to Surya, who is there from eternity? Arjuna even asked openly. Then Krishna explains, but Arjuna had a doubt, but not violence in the doubt. He only wanted clarification. So the moment Krishna clarified, Arjuna decided to connect as Krishna introduces himself, not as the Krishna abusers introduced Krishna, or as he himself has perceived Krishna. See, Krishna and Arjuna grew up together. They were classmates, all mates. They enjoyed life together. It was such a sweet relationship. Arjuna decides not to trust even his own opinion, idea about Krishna, but to connect with what Krishna introduces about himself. Then Arjuna gets the Divya Chakshu and sees the Vishwarupa of Krishna. The Shaktipada and Shaktinipada happens between Parameshwara, Paramashiva, Krishna and Arjuna. So understand, this knowledge will make you real genius. Seeking the truth intensely makes you genius, not just some award, reward, theory, somebody accepting you. It is the intense commitment to discover the truth, ability to cognize the truth in your brain. Everything other than this geniusness, others can do for you. Money, others can earn for you. Clothes, others can get for you. Food, others can get for you. Everything others can get for you. But the seeking of the truth, only you have to do for yourself. Becoming genius, only you have to do for yourself. Nobody else can do it for you. I can give you Shaktipada and Shaktinipada. Makes Shaktipada and Shaktinipada happen between Paramashiva, me and you. I can do that. But deciding to cognize that conscious sovereignty, only you can do it for you. Decide to be genius. Decide to be conscious genius. Decide to have conscious sovereignty. Decide to grasp how you are doing all these 25 in your life. Till you catch it, sit and pen down, think through. This will make you most practical. I tell you, most of your stupid decisions are because of delusion. When people ask me about divorce, I tell them, hey, marriage itself is a stupid thing which you already did. Why do you want to do one more stupid thing called divorce? It's all over. Just go through and work on your conscious sovereignty. So you can make not only your marriage, your whole life work. Doing the marriage out of stupidity is the crime, and doing the divorce without getting out of the stupidity is a bigger crime. If you have done the marriage out of stupidity, get out of stupidity, not getting out of the marriage. Getting out of the marriage is not solution. Get out of the stupidity. Become seeker of truth with a conscious stamina for the truth. Seeker for the conscious sovereignty with a stamina. You will become genius, and your practical life will become most beautiful. Yeah, I am not talking some otherworldly. I am talking of other worldly, in this world, in every world. This conscious sovereignty truth, swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bayat. Even if you start cognizing even little bit, so much fear will be destroyed, so much bad things will leave you. You will become so good to yourself and to others and to the whole world. All your suffocation is due to your stupidity, not because of the reality. Get out of stupidity, not from reality. I'll utter word by word, trying to reveal layer by layer. What you call as a easy things of your life, for which you already want to own responsibility, like the good things you created in your life. Look into all of that and understand how you created all of it. Then move to little difficult things. You may not have created it directly, but you created the possibility for it. You did not create your stomach pain directly, but you ate all the shit which you are not supposed to eat and created the possibility for the stomach pain. So move to those kind of things and start understanding. Then move to your pain points. You literally deny, no, I did not create this. This was forced upon me by my enemies. And then you even have some stupid things. People dare to tell, this was forced upon me by God himself. As if bum loose. 10 கொடுத்து பன்னிப்பிய வாங்கி தின்னுட்டு நீ படுத்திருந்தா அதுக்கு பரமசிவன் மேலேயாடா பாதகம் சொல்லுவ? சட்டி என்ன கொதிக்குதுன்னு சத்தமில்லாம நெருப்புல குதிச்சானோ. This all village slang, it's a little difficult to translate. I'll make them translate and put it in the Facebook, that gist, you get it from there. Listen. Destruction, all this is involved in every step. Start cognizing. I think I am not yet done. I am going to continue. I know it's already 2 hours satsang, more than 2 hours, but I'm going to continue. If it is late night, I think it is 12 o'clock now for India. But anyhow, when I wanted to share, let me continue and do the initiation. So better you guys get one more cup of coffee, tea, hot chocolate, anything you want, and keep yourself awake and listen. Initiation, because now the initiation is happening. Same way, how many things you are able to feel, you created the delusion. What all the delusion, you don't want to take the direct responsibility and say, half I created, half my father forced on me, half I created, half my teacher pushed it on me, half I am responsible, half he is responsible. Then there are some things you say, no, absolutely I am not responsible, it was forced on me, it was literally like a rape. And then you say, no, it was not even forced on me by ordinary people. God himself forced this on me, this delusion. So you have various categories. Start listing and understanding. Start listing, understanding the creation dimensions, sustenance dimensions, destruction dimensions, delusion dimensions, liberation dimensions, each of this understand, every aspect of you